I wanted to jump right in. We happen to be in kind of an interesting moment in the Indo-Pacific right now. Let's call it the post-Nancy Pelosi visit period. We've seen China's aggressive military activity in the Taiwan Strait since then. I wanted to get your assessment from where you sit in the department. Do you think that we're seeing China's playbook right now for a future invasion of Ukraine?
Or of Taiwan.
Of Taiwan, sorry.
Be quite a feat. Look, I don't think we know the answer to that. I do think we know that China is trying to reset the status quo. I think China took the excuse of the speaker's visit, frankly, to do a bunch of things they were likely to do at some point anyway. Obviously, in the immediate aftermath of her visit to the island, they did a lot of live fire exercises, missiles flying over Taiwan, missiles, flying adjacent to Taiwan into Japan's EEZ, a lot of naval activity. There was a tremendous increase in the number of so-called centerline incursions, so the kind of de facto dividing line between the mainland and the island. A lot more incursions relative to the historical norm. And so I think what China is trying to do is to demonstrate that, is to assert a new status quo in which they can coerce Taiwan, in which they are less respectful of the international norms and laws which govern transit through the Taiwan Strait, and trying to send a signal not just to Taiwan, not just to us, but to other countries in the neighborhood. I frankly think it's not going to work, and I think in many respects it's going to backfire. I think actually you've seen across the Xi Jinping era that the more that China has been militarily assertive, the more frankly it's backfired. I think India is in a much different place vis-a-vis China than they were a decade ago. Australia is in a different place. Japan has hardened their position. And we've made clear, and we made clear through the tensions in the context of the visit, that we're going to continue to operate and fly and sail wherever international law permits. I think you probably noticed about 10 days ago we had 2 of our naval vessels do a Taiwan Strait transit, and that was after the speaker's visit. So, our policy remains the same, which is that we support a free and open Indo-Pacific. We oppose any unilateral change in the status quo across the Taiwan Strait, and we're going to continue to stand firm with our allies and partners.